Keith.
How's it going, man?
John in the house as well.
What's going on?
You got a lot of folks rained out or whatever.
Yeah.
What up, Keith?
How's it going, man? Nice
Good,
to
dude.
see you face to face.
Yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, I love your channel, man. That's what got me started on YouTube, even just watching YouTube in the first place. So
Seriously, it was my channel?
yeah, yep.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. I didn't even know reselling on YouTube was a thing until in the pandemic, I was in my car at work.
Yeah.
I found your channel. And yeah.
That's so cool. I love hearing that. I found Craigslist Hunter, and it's so funny to me, like this misconception that people have of like, oh, big YouTubers like, you know, are better resellers or know everything or whatever. And really it's just like there are thousands upon thousands of just incredible resellers all over the country, and a very small portion of them happen to make YouTube videos.
Yeah, sure.
Like as it grows, there's like all these amazing channels, and everybody's like sharing their knowledge and their niches and like, you know, everything that they bring to the table that other people just had no idea about. And like the more this community grows, the people that actually like embrace it and watch the videos and just like soak up all that knowledge are just better resellers to the nth degree because of it.
Absolutely.
It's
so much
cool.
to learn out there. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
know everything.
Wow. Yeah. Like when P started making videos, there was like 10 channels, no exaggeration.
Oh wow.
You could maybe name 10 channels back in 2013 or 2014 that was doing reselling that had, you know, at least 1,000 subscribers or more. You know, back then it was like 10K. It was like it. It was like, well, you've reached the pinnacle. Like you're not getting any higher than this. That was like Godfather, you know, Mount Rushmore status is 10K. Yeah. That's funny, man.
That's crazy. I saw Cernoch pop in for a second, but I don't know.
Yeah, he said
he looked like he was
do it.
back in the basement, so he might have lost the signal again. But
He said something about he was in a Mexican restaurant. Like, you see it in the chat?
That's a running joke.
Oh, okay. It's not okay. Sorry.
No, he is. No, he is like one of those things. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. He's stopping to get something to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's funny.
So New York Jets running back is really like the best player to pick.
Yeah, I guess he had a pretty big year with like no one around him last year. So now with a quarterback there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can take a Jet. My first pick. I'm out of the loop with all the insider fantasy stuff. I haven't played in I think like 3 or 4 years. I've taken a long break.
I finished second last year to Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Deathfall Picker got me last year. But
I
I honestly, I'm not that deep in it myself. Like I know.
Yeah.
I was fortunate last year, and I had Tyreek, and obviously he went off. So like I had two really good receivers in this league. Hey, first pick, Christian McCaffrey. We're moving.
Yeah. I like him. Kind of hard to go wrong as long as he stays healthy.
That's it.
Who are the low ballers?
That's me.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, can't go wrong with that pick.
Down to Keith. Easy taken.
Yeah. Well, I took Brees Hall last night in the reseller leftover, so I'll go. I'm gonna go with a different running back. Go with Bijan. Mix it up.
Man, Keith, you would have had fun with us on the 127, dude. We were finding so much old sports stuff.
Yeah, I wish, man. I've never been on a route sale like that anyway.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. What's fun about it is like you can start your day at like sun up and pretty much go till sundown, just because when they're setting up in those big fields and stuff, and there's like 40, 50 tents, like they just
there was people out there with lights at night, man.
It's like the Super Bowl of garage sales. It's way different, obviously. You're buying from dealers and vendors, but you'll find a bunch of them that just have a little bit of everything, and what
That's
I
awesome.
always do is like I find a table if the prices seem reasonable. It's like, all right, I'm probably going to make a bunch of deals here. But like if it's everything's just ridiculous, just don't even waste your time. Just move
Yeah,
on.
you know pretty early on if you're going to be digging in piles for a while or
Yeah,
just move on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Man, these guys are already messing with me, guys.
Did Jamar Chase sign?
I mean, he's holding in, right? Is that what?
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know if I didn't hear any news today about him.
Yeah, I didn't either. I would think that I'd get a notification.
Bro, what is going on with my draft board here? The problem is I have it off to the side and it's messing me up. I'm about to get picked.
Already making excuses.
I know, right? I had this thing unlocked earlier, but right now it's. Jeez. I gotta do something with that thing.
And maybe I'm always off for the week before that for the national. So maybe next year I'll rearrange my schedule, try to take a few extra days off on the tail end of it.
Yeah, that'd be great, man.
Yeah.
It's fun just hanging with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Else, like none of us were like cutthroat trying to get all the best deals. We were just enjoying each other's company.
That's what the video with the golf clubs. That's what it seemed like. Nobody was really like trying to kill anyone over stuff.
Yeah, we were just kind of analyzing the whole thing. Like, I wasn't wanting to spend a ton of money, but I was like, this is actually a really good buy. Like somebody should probably buy this. I feel like
that's what I generally do too. Like, it's like, okay, I don't necessarily want that, but somebody will want it.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't leave it.
Yeah. There was a lot of money on the table with that golf deal. I'm like, that iron bike could have been good if they were complete, but like almost every set was missing like a 7 or an 8. It's like, makes it so hard.
Last year at a garage sale, I got a guy who was, he actually works at the golf course, dude, and he was selling a ton of the samples, like all 7 irons, Like, but some of them were still in plastic. So why is it not picking automatic, bro? Had to take my boy A-Chain. Got to get one fin early anyway.
Yeah. I got to assume he's in for a bigger year this year with, I mean, I know they played at 50-50 last year, but.
Yeah, I think he's going to take a bigger role this year.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see.
I wonder if I can be on the computer and my phone at the same time. Let's see what happens. No, it kicks you off one if you go on the other. That's too bad. I did no prep work for this, guys. Like just straight.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that looks like a good guy to take. We get it. Buck Mountain in the house. Brandon in there. Who rigged this? John joins the league. Gets first pick. That was part of the agreement. That's what it was.
What up, fellas?
What's going on?
Chilling.
So, Mike?
I'm so disappointed. Oh my gosh. I see Keith took my strategy, but I should have never even talked to. I mean, you're probably smart enough to do the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna mix it up. I didn't want to go with this. If I have Brees Hall in both leagues and he gets hurt, then I'm
Oh, did you have Brees last night? You ended up with Brees, huh?
Yep.
I still stand by my assessment. The Bijan is a better pick. I'm hands down. Like I think it is. So
yeah.
But I'm rooting now. Now I'm rooting for Brees Hall, which except when I play you.
Yeah. I think Bijan's more electric for sure.
It's round 3. What did I just missed another pick?
It's bottom of the second.
Oh
You took a Pacheco?
Did I? I don't know.
I don't know. Hilarious.
Oh
It sounds like me. I don't know what's going on.
It's so bad. Let's see. Where's in our draft? Okay.
God, first pick is so rough because you gotta wait forever for your next one.
Running.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God. What am I doing? This is so bad. Running back. Oh. Bold move, Cotton. If it pays off for him. Oh, hey, were you any of y'all in my show when Tim asked me to run a card?
No. I had it open, but I was at my son's football or my high school football game, so I had the volume down, so I couldn't really hear much.
Yeah, he was like, "Dude, run a maze card."
Oh,
Like what? I was like, "Okay."
then how'd it go?
I ran a maze card and I dibbed it. Well, number one, I had it in one of the old. It was a yellowed card protector, so you couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
But I switched it over to what do they call it? One touch.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean the color on it is good. Like, let me see. I mean, oh, there we go.
that's such a cool card.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the catch.
He got it for 23, something like that, 24.
It's not terrible.
Like,
for
dude,
yeah.
he'll probably be able to triple his money. There's some that have like had this kind of centering on it. I don't know about the corners. He's going to have a better idea, but some that are just raw that have gone for 70 something. So yeah. I think it was good. Kevin had mentioned us doing the sports show, and we had talked about it earlier, and like we're 100% in, dude. Like, with all that stuff we saw last night, the Manels and the Mays and the stuff that I have. Man, did Ayuk sign?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Oh, really?
I got the notification. Yeah.
Well, that makes it easy. Ta-da! I could have gone Kelsey.
I was screwing with you. He didn't sign yet.
He actually tore his ACL yesterday. He's out for
I'm playing with you, Mike. He did sign. You can Google it.
He's like, yeah, like an hour ago. Sucker. I mean, Mike. It was like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I saw the notification and like I just glanced and saw his money and I was like, I hope this is Chase because I know he's want to get extended.
He's asking for a lot though.
Yeah. The Mike Brown is so cheap. They're not gonna pay.
Well, he's got 2 years on a contract with 2 extensions too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's 4 years, and
yeah, they already gave Burrow the bag. They're not going to give it to Chase too.
I feel like if you pay them, you pay the top dollar. If you match Jefferson or whatever, it's like a year later. That's like the 5th best contract, right? So, but yeah, I know
who's the multiple score gasms? They're auto drafting.
Rod, I think.
Lame.
Yeah, Rod said he was at a basketball game. I think.
Lame.
Or,
that's what the phone for. Draft on the phone,
maybe.
I should have auto drafted, so I had a built-in excuse for my team sucking all year.
One time I auto drafted and I actually did better.
Yeah, the computer knows.
You overthink it sometimes.
I wonder if there's a way to like rig up Chat GPT to draft for you.
Hey, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
You could start a channel like Dave. Like just AI.
Yeah. AI fantasy football.
AI fantasy football. We'll see who wins.
I'm just gonna upload my rosters into Chat GPT each week and be like, tell me who to start.
There you go. Dude, I played fantasy football with some guys from church before. And
Yeah.
this one guy, like,
Oh, man.
he didn't care about it right at all. So he just
Who
did
just took digs? Who skipped everybody else and took digs?
it so that we so he
Brett,
like
Brandon.
at the time he liked Brett Favre. He was playing for the Vikings. He
Yeah.
literally picked every Viking. Like that was his team. The sad thing is he won 2 games with just Viking players. I was like, dude, that's one way to do it for sure.
Right.
Yeah, why? That would be why you do it. That was good because he stacked them. That's why.
Yeah.
That'd be the only reason is if you go there and then go Stroud.
Nick Picker, I've got 2 Dolphins now. Looking for a big year. Fins can stay healthy. I think we'll be all right. That's crazy. Nick Picker had ChatGPT. He said he only lost.
Oh, we're live? Oh, you need to tell me this stuff beforehand. I thought, dude,
Remember in the chat when he's like, "Hey, we're live streaming." That's what that means. Live streaming.
I'm in.
Where we got like 7 viewers.
Yeah, it's us, the 5 that are watching the.
Right. I was gonna say.
Roman, Mike will replace Dak Prescott as quarterback of the Cowboys, and they will still lose. Yeah. Roman, where's all the hate coming from, dude? I don't understand it. I don't
understand it. North Dakota State beating Colorado right now by 6. Almost halftime.
Whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Now I got to catch up on chat. Who's rigged this? John joins the league and gets first pick. Okay.
Yeah, it cost me a lot. I had to pay for that.
Did you go McCaffrey?
Yeah, I took McCaffrey.
Okay. What's up, guys? But John. Yeah. Another one thing that Cleveland Guardians of Cincinnati Reds as usual right now. Do the Cleveland Guardians really own the Reds? Like
Not historically. I mean, the last season or 2, maybe. We usually split because we play an even amount of games most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Young boy with some Yankee butt. He's also Browns to be Eagles this year. The stream has been live for 12 hours. Roman. Hi, Keith. Fans need to upgrade the O-line as always, but I think they would be better than last year. I know. I realized I could read this to myself. I'm sorry. You're like, yes, we've already read it. We've already read this, Mike. I'm just catching the viewers up on the chat, okay? No, I'm not. I'm not helping you, Roman. I'm not cheering for the Browns. There's people in Cleveland that don't even cheer for the Browns, dude.
My youngest daughter likes the Browns because when she was a little kid, so my wife is huge into football, and I like football, but so the girls were like, when we were talking about who did you want to follow, so Tori, my oldest, when Clay Matthews was playing and she was a young teenager. She's like, I like Clay Matthews. So she became a Packer fan, and now she's been a Packer fan for a while. And my youngest was a little younger. She's like, I'm going to pull for the Browns. Their uniforms look like Tootsie Rolls. I was like, all right. But they both actually, now they're big football fans. When I coached football at high school a little bit, they were managers for a little while, and they're into it. They know more about football than most folks, for sure.
Look at that. You suck.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, I was like going for the stack again, and why not?
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you have, Pittman? I didn't even look.
Yeah,
I'm not thrilled with that, but at least it'll be interesting to see how he does this year at Richardson. I wanted to take Cooper because he ended my season last year with Eric, I think, right? Did you have Cooper? Yeah. That was a playoff game. We had like 260 yards.
I know.
Down.
Last year was so crazy for me. Like the games I should have won were the ones I lost, and then I would score more points than anybody other than the person I'm playing against.
Yeah.
How soon should we take a kicker?
Well, first pick.
Oh man, I missed my chance.
Hey, remember back in the day, like Janikowski? Everybody would be picking Janikowski like super early.
Yeah, and Vinatieri. I remember they used to be crazy for Vinatieri.
So, because Janikowski would be dropping one from like 60.
Yeah, I'd smoke a cigarette and flick it to the side. You've ever seen the movie The Replacements? That Janikowski's the real life version of that guy.
Yeah. Was he a Polish powder keg? Was that his nickname?
I think so. Yeah, he'd always smoke a cigarette and then go kick. The movie's a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Janikowski, because Regina's such a Raiders fan, man. Like we've watched him a lot. I was like, I think that dude just left the bar or something. Like he literally got a keg on the sideline or something coming out. All right, is it my turn? That's true, Nick. Hey, look at this Krillin sighting. What?
Oh. He's alive. He's alive.
Mike, you know Krillin?
Of him. I used to watch the Paul, Jake, and Shay show. So he would be in there or be in Shay's Sunday nights. I know he was big in the drive-through community. I know.
Yeah. Chicken all the way.
Chicken all the way. Oh my god.
Hey, we had Krillin on one time with me and Sam back in the day. And he was telling Sam how the Chinese community works. Like, I'm the he's like, that is me, like, you know. That's funny. That's great. Bobby's on the healthy diet now. I hear you.
Dude, Shad has motivated a lot of people, dude.
Yeah. It's so cool.
Dapper Tiger, bro. Dapper Tiger. Remember back in the day?
That name doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, when I used to do the Friday night roundtable, reseller roundtable way back. Oh, it's my turn.
Wait, with reseller roundtable, Golden Finger?
No, we did it after him. So it was me, Dapper Tiger. Now it's Hit 'em Far Golf, Jacob. He used to be what was he? I forget what his name was before that, channel wise. He was only with us for like a month.
I've been watching reseller YouTube for so long that I've seen like show names start and then end, and then a year or two
somebody else takes it.
Completely different people.
Yeah,
started up like the same thing with the same.
I think we did the roundtable for. I mean, gosh, this was like probably 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
there was one probably about 10 years ago. I'm trying to remember who it was. I want to say, what's his name?
I think it was Goldfinger. Like
no, his was Reseller Church.
Okay.
The round table. Carrie just showed me this guy's channel the other day because I couldn't remember his name. Because Carrie's been watching as long as I have.
Yeah.
He's one of the OGs. God, it's gonna bug me now. I'll find it. I can just go to YouTube and search Reseller Roundtable and sort by age. It'll probably pop up.
Honestly, like Tim was our first guest. That's how I first met Tim, because Jacob knew him, and he invited him on the show.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was actually it was his idea to do the show. I mean, we all had like 150 subs like back then. Like me and Jacob and Sam, we were all about the same. And then we like that was kind of the start of it.
That's cool.
You see that? I went through the long part of the snake, on the long part of my draft. I skipped Cooper. I picked up George Kittle, and it came back. Cooper was still there. After all, I was like, dang.
I almost took him on my last pick, and then you took him right before me this time. But yeah, it was wild. He lasted that long.
My turn. Global Voodoo is the name of the channel I was trying to think.
Oh, yeah.
I just searched Reseller Roundtable and scrolled down and found his videos from 10 years ago.
I feel like this.
How long have you been around, John?
I've only had my channel for 7.5 years, but I've been watching videos for about 10. The reselling, YouTube videos.
But you said 7.5 years, so that's still like you came in and picked up like with a full head of steam. It's still early, yeah.
It took me like 2.5 years to like gain the subs. Yeah, I was just throwing stuff at the wall for a while, just to kind of see what would work. Samir White. I don't even know these guys anymore. I don't know who I'm drafting.
Yeah, we had Tim, Cat, and Joey Bada Bing, Rev Resell. Like those are my first 4 guests. The crazy thing, we had a run of people hitting 1,000 subs.
That's cool.
It's kind of crazy. So, cause Joey hit 1,000, Rev hit 1,000, Cat had just hit 1,000, like back to back to back. It's so crazy.
Is Joey still making videos?
I don't know. Last I saw it, he was doing like him and his girlfriend or whatever were doing some different kinds of videos. Like, yeah. No, not that serious. Like,
I was like, what are you talking about? Your tone suggested something else.
Reactionary stuff.
Oh, okay. You were like, they're doing different types of videos.
Yeah. They might be, but I don't know.
Long story short, knows Global Voodoo. I just went to his channel. He put out a video maybe 10 months ago. Yeah, he was definitely always in the desert doing his thing. He's a character, man. He's got some wild videos. When I came onto the scene, like before I made my first video, the reselling community, if you had a video hit like 5,000 to 10,000 views, that was like viral. Like it blew up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was like probably 5 to 10 channels that would like talk trash about one, and then the other would do a reaction video about them talking trash, and then back and forth. And like people just ate it up. They just freaking love that crap. This is so stupid. I vowed then and there when I started my channel, I'm like, I'm never doing any of this crap. Like, there's just no point of bashing somebody on a video.
I don't think you see too much of that, other than those certain channels like Heck.
Yeah.
Right.
For the most part, it's the community's cleaned up a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, when I first started watching YouTube, that's when Kevin was smaller, a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was you and Lonnie and Craigslist was the. But honestly, I came into YouTube reselling on the other side because I was wanting to do Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at those guys.
Yeah.
The course guys originally, and then Bearded Picker, honestly, was one of the early ones that I watched.
Yeah.
So.
Which one is Bearded Picker? Scott? Is that?
Yeah.
That's like the real political guy in Alabama, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Has he been making political videos?
Nah, he used to do it on his live stream some. I think he's cut back a little bit. Honestly, Cernoch talks to him a little bit now, and so does Leroy's been talking to him too. So, I mean, I've talked to him a couple times in person, but not like deep conversation. He pops in our chat sometimes on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, he came up to the original Trashy Cash meetup, didn't he?
Yeah.
The Crossville. I think he was with Kevin, Tennessee Picker. Where I think they were together.
Well, it was wild back then too, because like guys would put out one video would pop off, and then everybody knew who they were. Like with him, remember he's doing the whole Monopoly thing, like going to every store and buying that Millennial Monopoly or whatever it was. Like,
yeah,
he was selling that stuff like crazy. But yeah, so like that was the first videos I remember him doing that, and then later on, like the Dollar Tree, and then I'd seen Raking Profits and Reezy and those guys, like because of the Amazon thing. Just me, and then I guess, and I don't remember like regular guys like eBay stuff. Like I don't really remember how I got there. I'm sure it was suggested after watching those guys, but. Yeah, I mean, I remember watching like John and then, Kevin when he was coming up. Because actually, it's crazy. I reached out to Kevin. That's when he first started doing the Inaman stuff, and I reached out and tried to get him on the show. when he was still doing the looking up at the ceiling. Hey, do you remember?
Oh.
Do you remember Dale? It used to be like DJ from PA or whatever it was. She did a spoof video on like everybody that was big YouTuber, like Matt and
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she did Lonnie and I don't know if I'm pretty sure she probably did you too, to be honest.
What's the channel name?
Ah man, I'm trying to think what her new name is. Like that's the old one, DJ from PA. Dude, I like the video. That video is so funny to me. Me and Kevin found it a while back because she was spoofing him too.
I'm gonna search reseller impersonation and see if it comes up. Yeah, there's nothing. Wouldn't be Desert Sellers, would it?
No. Oh man, what is her name, dude? I'll text Kat. She still talks to Kat quite a bit. Actually, she's probably on her channel, to be honest.
Romans said he started YouTube when eBay was founded in '97. That's wild.
He started YouTube then?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Did you go? There you go. Sound like who's Night of Nights? Night of Night. I forgot. Well,
I think it's Dan, right?
Yeah, I think it's Dan.
He took Zach Moss. Dan.
Bro, I just closed my. There we go. I'm gonna have to find this video now.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
I like how Tim sets this league up. That's why I asked him last time. I'm like, dude, just advance notice. Are we doing this like super league where we got 42 people on the roster and you know all the bonus points? Because it is an absolute crapshoot when you're setting your roster. Like, okay, who do I have that's going up against crappy cornerbacks that could break out for a 50-yard run and get me 4,700 bonus points? It just,
you know, Tim doesn't do anything small.
Nah.
it just, I want it all. Let's see.
You have to get out to your neck of the woods, John, and visit the Mojo Dojo.
Oh my God,
they're awesome, man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
those guys are great.
Oh, you've been up there? You've been up to see them?
I haven't. I buy a lot from them on Instagram and stuff.
No, I'm saying John. John's been up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he and I have done probably 20 deals. Josh and I meet up a bunch. He's only like probably 15 minutes from me.
Oh, cool.
Really?
Yeah, such cool people.
He made it seem like he was out in the middle of it because he was like, yeah, he was talking to me and he's like, whenever you
Didn't Kevin go over there one time when he was up there?
No,
yeah, Kevin did.
We were supposed to go over there to do some stuff when we had the trailer, but we didn't bring the trailer. We were gonna time it with 127. I don't think Kevin ever made it up there. He did that deal with the guitar over, just mailing it. So he mailed the guitar and then Mojo sent just ton of stuff to him.
Yeah, they saw that box, or they were boxing it up. That video.
Yeah, I still have my the NFT things that he does, like the 101 shirts. Crazy. He took a dang like a Gremlins card and he scanned it. So it was like the Gremlins card that had the stickers. He scanned it and then put it on a shirt for me. And he put like all different stuff with the main gizmo on the front. Like, dude, it was sick.
Sweet.
And then I went and gained like 20 pounds and I can't fit into it. So it's still new with tags. New with tags.
Motivator for you, man. You got to get back in the gremlin shape.
Yeah.
I think half my closet is Mojo NFTs. My wife is like so unhappy with me. She's jamming more stuff after she does laundry. She's like, you don't need more t-shirts. Still buying them.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Roman says YouTube apparently existed since 1800s. Nobody knew about it.
I found it. I knew I could find it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can share this.
Where's Bobby live? Bobby, where you live? I don't know if y'all know.
New York.
Oh. I'm like, New York. Like, what? I need a translator.
New York.
They ain't haunted, oh, it's a haunted dog. Like, what? Haunted. You know, I ghosted him. He wants to know if they're haunted, ma'am.
They haunted?
Haunted. Huh?
John, do you know about that? Remember Redneck Resell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now they're CK Treasures. They're still.
Oh, yeah.
But they, dude, the first year I picked 127 was with them and Old School Picker and Rev Resell and Nikki T. And we, first of all, we show up there and so Chris is like, he says, you know, yins don't even sound like y'all have accents when I talk to you in person. And I was like, I said, y'all sound like you got access to me. Every one of y'all have that thick.
Yins.
I mean,
oh my god.
Rev and Nikki T got the thick Georgia accent, and then you know, obviously Colton and them are from Alabama, dude. They're straight, like they remind me of, like some of my family from Northwest Florida, like talk real thick and slow. And then obviously Tennessee's got its own thing going on,
right?
With yins, but yeah,
that's wild.
So we get a yard, like they were at a yard sale, and dude, they had all these dolls, all those porcelain dolls, and so Colton asked him. He says, "I like your dolls. Are they haunted?" And she's like, this lady's looking at him, and she's looking around. She's like, you know, haunted, and she's like. I'm not sure what you're saying. and he's like, haunted, you know, ghosts, spirits. And she's like, oh, haunted. You mean haunted? Yeah. I was like, that's funny, dude. Of course, it's like that with Leroy taking him to the South, man. He starts like, he was asking about, you got any sauce? And they're like, "You talking about sauce? Is he wanting sauce? Like, what's he asking for?" He's like, no, saws. He wants saws, like wood cutting.
Oh, funny.
It's great. I just auto drafted myself right then.
I just realized I'm not in enough live shows because I haven't seen Jennifer Hayes in forever. And I know she was.
Did she pop in here?
Yeah, she's here right now.
Hey, Jennifer.
Howdy.
You know, Jennifer it probably accounts for like 700 of my subs early on.
I will attest to that.
Hold on, I have an extra account.
Jennifer Hayes, man, she was the link dropper from way back, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'd be dropping stuff in there. We're just in here drafting. All right, look,
Riveting stuff.
I'm going to show you
What's
this
it?
video. John, let's see how many of these folks you recognize because you've been around.
Oh, you found the video?
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. Reseller impressions.
I am super excited for you guys to see this video. As you could see from the thumbnail and the title, it is going to be reseller impressions. And I hope the resellers who I have selected to make impressions of appreciate this. And it's all meant to be fun. It is not meant to be a roast. So I hope that they enjoy this as much as I enjoy making it. And if anybody's highly offended and wants me to take their piece out, I'm happy to do that. But I don't think that'll be the case. It's all in good fun. I also know that I didn't include all of the resellers out there, but these were the ones that stuck out top of mind that I could think of content for. So please don't be offended if you're not included here. Maybe there will be a follow-up and I'll do a second one. With that, we will get on with the show.
The block vintage. The broccoli and wine.
Thanks for coming to my channel. I am going to tell you all about how to
Remember
sell
Emily
Teenage
Conway?
Mutant Ninja Turtles and video games.
It's not ringing a bell.
It's your boy, Joey Bada Bang, your local mailman. And today we are going to show you what we sold.
So first thing we just have one of these tactical shirts. I sold like 1,000 of them. They've made me like $1,300 total. So yeah, we're going to get this one out in the mail.
Oh my
We also
god.
got one of these puzzles going out. We are selling these puzzles for like $100 a piece right now. The puzzle market is hot.
And we also have going out to viewers. Thank you for your
How have I
support.
never seen this before?
And of course, we have 50 billion of these CVS nasal and 8 cents in on them. And I've sold 1 billion. 50
Sold
billion.
$1 billion.
I sell them every week. Lots of nasal spray. What is up, everyone? We are going to ship out 500 pairs of shoes today, and we're going to tell you exactly how you can do the same thing too.
Oh my god.
Did you smack that thumbs up?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do some Poshmark Q&A.
So good.
Then I have this light bulb. I got this at an estate auction. I always love to get old light bulbs, and they sell great, so we'll send that out. So we also sold 3 of these brushes.
Cat.
Yeah.
Brushes. You always want to keep an eye out for these. These
Oh
sold for
my
$50.
So good.
Flipping PS.
Let's take a look at today's stacks.
Renzi.
Hey, Bolo buddies. Thanks for watching. I also have these shoes from my QVC palette going out, and I've sold like 300 of these, so I'm in the profit now. Get your shoes while you can.
Yeah. Good times.
That's amazing.
Dude, it's like when Froggy used to do all the news stuff. That stuff was
that was great. Actually, I can't even talk about it. It was a good time. It's like perfect stuff to do during the why can I not even think of what the hell I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like reseller news or something like
COVID.
that. Yeah, COVID stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Froggy's old videos. He did a bunch of like just throwing stuff at the wall to see what stuck. I remember him buying the box resizer from Lonnie and doing this like spoof video testing it and stuff.
Yeah.
And like he made up these fake charts. It was so funny.
Yeah, that was part of the news report.
Tons of crazy stuff.
He's like,
Oh yeah, the news
great
report.
news.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He's like, great news. Shed Flips box resizers are now in stock.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
now sold out.
Those were
He
so
knows
good.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going back to his old videos now. I want to see what he had that
Super creative stuff back then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I never saw any of that. I'll have to go back and watch some of his older stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's called what was the skit? This Week in Reselling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
think
was
it
mine
was.
and Lonnie's. I'm going back to his old ones now to see what he called it. He put out a ton of old videos. The Reselling Minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Reselling Minute. And he always would half-heartedly have a tie on, but not like an actual collared shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff was fun, man.
I'm looking at his old videos from like 4 years ago, and the views are like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And then he came to pick my storage units during COVID, and it hit 62K.
Dude, like he just blew up.
Oh, for sure he did.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Did you get rid of storage units, or you still have those?
Those specific ones that I bought during COVID, I flipped them and got rid of them. I have a storage unit now that I keep though for inventory.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you. Like, I know you had the storefront, and I thought.
No, I got rid of the storefront.
Did you? Huh.
Over a year ago. The overhead was too much. I wasn't using all that space. I got tired of paying $2,000 a month in rent.
Dude, I don't even know what I need right now. That's not good.
Just keep drafting receivers and running backs. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's all I'd end up doing anyway. Like I'm like, okay, who's hurt? Storage unit videos. Yeah. Yeah, everybody was having to get pretty creative during COVID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Lonnie and I were putting out like reaction videos to each other's like former videos. So I would watch like one of his old garage sale videos and do commentary to it. Like we were just trying to think of anything.
Man, I've always had that idea of doing Mystery Theater 3000.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I would love to do that with people's videos.
You know how
I know. I don't have time.
how many times I've not brought that up after you told me, because I was like, I don't want to spoil this, and then you go and put it on live. Somebody's gonna do it. Out of these 11 viewers,
I just need a small percentage. That's all I need.
Small percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric said.
I think that would be
He
so
wants to
awesome.
do all friends
The
videos.
problem is though, you would
no
almost
idea.
have to do it like incognito, right? Because if you like, people would get so offended. Because
You'd have to do it like you're one of the old former Hell's Angels members on A&E, like just a blacked out voice with the voice changer thing.
Well, I mean, if you ever watch Mystery Theater 3000, you just see the back of their heads and they're watching the video, like just making up their own commentary. Because you can make a serious commentary with people at the garage sales. It's like, yeah, I think that would be hilarious. All right, let's see.
I just realized I haven't had a haircut in like a month, and I go on vacation with Dave tomorrow.
Is that like a Florida route yard sale you're going on down that way?
No, we're going out to a spring that they have. I don't want to say the name of the spring on here.
No,
because
it works.
Yeah,
it was just a true vacation. Nice.
No. It's because I can say the name. I just can't.
I'm I'm just saying it's a real vacation, not like a buying trip.
Oh yeah, we're taking
Yeah,
a boat
yeah.
out there. We're just gonna go
Oh, sweet.
look at some manatees and take the kids out and let them go tubing or something.
Cool.
But it's I said it the wrong way on Trash to Cash, and they cut it, but it's homozassis. And see, like,
Yeah.
Homozassis.
Homostasis.
Yeah. So I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, and they're like, "Hey, we got that's a no for me."
I know where that's at. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mike's actually moved like 15 minutes from where I went to high school at.
Oh yeah, dude. We're actually that's where we're going to build. I'm in Crestview now, but when we build over in Defuniak, like,
yeah,
that's going to be like right down the road from where you went.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. There used to be, I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been on in a few years, but there used to be a massive amount of farmland out there that they never built anything on. They literally paid them not to farm it. And everybody just called it the farm. Like you could go out there and head like deer and stuff. But yeah.
Did I tell you that we bought a second piece of land out there now? Yeah, we have one, but it was like 2 acres, but there was such a slope on it. We were planning to build a retaining wall to build up to level it off. But the retaining wall is going to be so long, and an 18-foot drop at its highest, it was going to cost about $150,000 to do just the retaining wall. And it would give us like half an acre livable. But then we found another one that gives us 3/4, and it's right on a lake. So it's got like 70 feet of waterfront, and we could put a dock out there, and they have boat ramps that come into it. And it's a small lake, but yeah, it's pretty nice. But now we'll have that done by hopefully next summer. And then everybody can start coming down here for highway sales and stuff like that.
That'd be sweet.
Putting in the reseller compound.
Yeah, they're nothing close enough to. I mean, you know, dude, there's nothing to do like out there.
Dude, I was trying to see if this place still exists. There is a like right on the water, this crab place.
What, Crab Island you're talking about?
No, near
near you.
Near where you're at. It's like out towards like between Freeport and Crestview, right on the water.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
It's a hole, is what it is. Like it's like it's been there since I was in high school.
I think I know what you're talking about because I looked it up. My wife, we eat out like we're on vacation down here. She's like, well, let's grab a bite to eat. And, well, where do you want? She's like, Lulu's. And I'm like, that's 47 minutes away and expensive. Like, hey, we're not on vacation. She's like, whatever. Let's just go. And you know I'm not winning that argument. So I stopped trying.
Nick's Seafood.
And it's in Freeport?
It's between Freeport and it's like Choctaw Beach. It's over.
Oh, yeah.
I'll jump off here, guys. It's past my bedtime.
They went to high school with me.
Take care, man.
Take it easy, fellas.
My job.
You too.
Take care.
Yeah, their sons went to high school with me. One of those guys still runs that place, but they had it around when we were in school. We used to go over there. They actually have like a mullet catching contest out there.
I just picked another quarterback because I didn't know. Well played, Eric. Well played.
Hey, I think I picked 3 quarterbacks. I am not real sure. No, I only have 2.
Oh.
Got you distracted.
No, I didn't pick another quarterback. I don't know who I got.
I think it's a pretty deep bench. You can go get away with 3 quarterbacks, especially if
Oh, I got defense, like Kansas City defense.
Okay.
I still have no kicker.
I just took mine too.
Four picks to go. I'm doing a massive yard sale this weekend at my house.
Really?
Yeah, I need to unload. Of course, honestly, I've been selling
You
quite
should
a
come
bit.
down for the fleet across Florida.
Hey, I tell you what, I am coming down for next week. So next weekend, there is a sale in Columbia, South Carolina.
No, that's not coming down.
It's
Going
down
one state down.
Yeah. Well, one state, and like it takes me about 6 hours to get out of the state.
Yeah. No, I was the next weekend is when we're doing.
That's when you're going to the days.
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what. Can't see my dang calendar. There it is. No, it's a weekend after the 13th, 14th is Flea across.
Yeah,
Florida.
Leroy's going to set up in Columbia. So I'm going to stop by and see him on the way back home. I'm actually going to Georgia for like a church thing. Just Stone Mountain. All right, what should I get here? Get a Raider to make my wife happy. That way I'll actually watch the game with her when the Raiders play. One thing about playing fantasy, it does get you watching more games for sure. Like
Oh yeah.
I remember one year, like I can't stand the Patriots. Like being a Fins fan, it's hard to. I mean, it'd be like you guys pulling for each other, right? But I've always hated them. One year, I actually ended up with somebody on their team, and he was doing well for me, and I was like, "Man, this is tough. Like, I don't want you guys to win, but like,
you feel dirty, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not right. It's not right.
I've been doing fantasy football since like 1992, maybe, and I've not once drafted a Cowboy. I almost did last night, but I had to.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
You that's ironic, seeing as how a Cowboy used to have to pick up your draft slip and take it on the Pony Express back in the day. But
it's true. It's true.
My goodness. Oh no. Who did that?
What happened?
540.
Hawkinson.
540. Yeah, 540.
I got Chubb again in this one. Hoping it's pretty late though. Eighth round, I think. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I did get a round for Roman.
You never picked an Eagle, dude. Get over it. All right.
No, Cowboy. But actually, I would avoid. Yeah, I would avoid the Eagles too, though, because I don't like to like be watching the game and then, like rooting for. If you have the kicker, for example, you're like part of you is rooting not to get the third down when you're in the red. I just don't want to have any part of my brain like.
Well, don't get the kicker.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't
get everybody else.
Yeah,
get the defense and get everybody else.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the defense. Yeah.
Man, that was my play right there, Hawkinson. Because I was like, dude, I got Kittle and Hawkinson.
Yeah.
Did you watch Hard Knocks with the Bears?
I haven't. No.
Dude, their quarterback looks pretty good, dude. I bet Joe Deals was ecstatic to see.
Yeah, and Dan's a Bears fan too. Yeah, he's I know I've seen some of his like highlights and stuff, you know, where they show all of his throws, and I think a lot of the rookies look good. Bo Nix look great. He looks. Keller Williams looks good. Commanders looks like they have a good one.
Polo football helmet phones got a Nebraska Huskers one on auction this Wednesday. Nice, Kobe. Football helmet phones.
Yeah. I have an Eagles one in my other room here. They're pretty cool. Hard, not fun to ship, but that's in my collection. But
hey, were you on Tuesday? I got a 2 grade on my 1982 Jordan Finals.
Oh yeah, I was packing and I did hear it. I wasn't in the chat, but that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, my buddy has one that's graded. I don't know if his is a numeric or just authentic.
Yeah,
but that's awesome though.
Yeah, mine's the blue variant, so there's not as many of those out there as like the yellow. Apparently, the yellow was the nosebleed. There's yellow, green, purple, and blue, and yeah, I think there's only like maybe on PSA it only shows 11, and like over half of them are just authenticated.
Yeah, so that's probably what his is. Did you have to pay additional for numeric grade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and they hit me pretty good. Like it's about $300. So
yeah, but yeah, definitely worth it though for selling it. I mean, it adds a good amount to the end. And
yeah, because we thought it was going to be one. I mean, the front side of the ticket's really clean. Like, I mean, there's one tiny little stain in the corner, but like very minute. But super clean on the front. The back, though, it was in a scrapbook, so it's got tape residue, like one strip of it.
Yeah,
I couldn't get off. I tried a couple things, but didn't want to mess up.
Yeah. I've taken a lot of stuff out of scrapbooks, including some 52 tops in one of my videos. But yeah, when there's tape residue, sometimes you can't do much about that, right?
I mean that album was like, I've got both of those albums, and like they were. Like, this is the 82 album.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got like, all kinds of mess in there.
Ah,
Like,
cool.
The whole thing's like clippings and everything. I've took some things out of there, pins and whatnot. But this lady, I sold a ticket from the I sold a paper that was signed by Dean, like a personal note to the lady.
Oh wow, very cool. Dean
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah. So like it's all their newspaper stuff. In the back, it's kind of cool because they actually, like, she's got her own photographs from the games
Oh wow.
in the back.
What are any of those the championship game?
Yeah.
Oh, so that there can be good value there too, I bet. If they're like,
she was at the championship. Like it's kind of crazy.
yeah, I mean that could be some of those are type 1 photos of that kind of action, they could be pretty good. And they'll grade them too. But I know sometimes the photo might be hard to say exactly the date without having it in the scrapbook. But
yeah, so like this is the celebration after the game. Like she's got all these photos.
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's got everybody labeled like here's Mike Jordan. Dude, it's so funny. Like I have a book that's older. It may have sold by now, but I had a book that's like the ACC like book for the year. Like how they come out beforehand and they give the roster.
Yeah,
Dude, it's got a picture of Michael Jordan in there. It's literally like one of his high school photos, like clipped out of the newspaper, right? And it just says Mike Jordan, freshman.
Oh.
Like in the ACC like book. I was like, that is hilarious.
that's awesome.
Mike Jordan, freshman. Yeah, it's cool. Like, so she had the lady that I'd got this from a guy who had the estate sale, but so I had the 93 in the 82. So Eric Montross years.
So did she have every year there?
Just that.
Like the whole, just those two? Interesting.
93.
Okay.
There's 2 championships, I guess, were the time when she was around. But
Okay.
in there, it's got like the old Sports Illustrated and stuff. It's cool. No tickets in this one, though. Unfortunately, she had the programs for these things, but dude, she cut them up. So, like,
yeah.
She's got all that stuff in there. But they're both cool. I mean, Carolina fans, it's pretty neat to have.
Yeah, I bet there's some serious value on the photos there. That's a great find to go along with the ticket for sure.
Yeah, I got everything for 100.
Oh wow, yeah, I can't beat that.
I didn't like. Honestly, I was on the phone with Cernoch and we were going through it, and he's like, I said, yeah, I got these 2 scrapbooks. I hadn't really looked in them too much, and he's like, you should look for tickets.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I went through. So I found like 2 tickets from the season that year, and those sold for like $375 raw. And I didn't even take them from I just sold the whole page. I was like, here's the page, like you can just take the whole thing, because I didn't want to try to take them off and risk tear them or whatever.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So now in hindsight, I was like, I probably should have pulled them off, because like that's nothing that's out there either. Like,
yeah,
but one of those things. Happy with it, whatever.
No, absolutely.
The other super cool piece that I have, I don't know that I've ever showed you guys. Like, I have the Band Jordan cardboard cutout, like the black and red one.
I don't know if I've even seen that.
Hold on, I'll go get it before we get off. It's in 2 pieces though. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so the bottom of it is the Jordans that they have to pay for every time he wore them in the NBA.
Oh, okay. All right. And that's why why is it banned? Because of the shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the ones that the NBA is like, no, you can't wear black shoes.
Okay. That's awesome.
So the top of the cutout, when you put it together, looks like that. But
Very cool.
it's separated, so I have to glue it together. Cernoch says he thinks this thing's probably $300 or $400. It's not out there either. Like, nobody has it.
Yeah, I could see that. So do you collect UNC stuff personally?
So I've got a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
I'm not really a collector though. Like if it's something cool that I like, I might hold on to it.
Yeah.
Just because I want to, but all right, I guess I'll take a kicker. Yeah, like when I got that in UNC stuff, like there's a few pieces that I just pulled out that I was like, because there was a ton of like memorabilia stuff in there.
Yeah,
there's stacks of Jordan magazines. Like when he's in GQ, when he's in like, I've got stacks of. In fact, I need to put it on Commons.
Yeah, that'd be a good lot.
Because I was like, man, I mean, it's all. Yeah,
I gotta attack Shop Commons a little bit more because I have so much like. I just got to group stuff together and like items, but like my warehouse is so packed with stuff that I'm happy to move and give deals to people. But
have you cleaned up those Oilers hats yet?
I did. I cleaned all of them. The one had like, it was like under the dirt was sun faded. So that one I got to mess around with, but the other three are cleaned up pretty nice.
Harry Humstone, man, coming out of the woodwork.
What's up, Harry?
Good to see you, man.
Sell that TV, Harry. He got that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah,
nice. I was trying to worth point it while we're on here too, but he beat me to it. Couldn't find it.
Brandon.
Which one was it?
That stand up that I have.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it?
No. I was in here. I didn't realize that they were actually having a chat in the draft.
It's hard to see it. Yeah, it's hard to see it down there.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Be like Mike.
It's easy, man. Marry out of your league and just never go back to work. Okay. That's it. Ta-da.
Oh man. So how you guys think you did?
I'm happy with it. I don't love my quarterback, but
I think I got an A+ again, and I'm scheduled to win the league just like last time. I try and duplicate results. Okay.
I hear you.
No, I think I got.
I didn't realize it was in the clock.
I think I got an A. I think I got an A, if not A.
You think Tim comes out of the D bracket this time? Like you think he's remember last time he had like the lowest score?
Hey, Tim, he caught up on waiver wire additions and stuff. He did good last year. I mean, I was murdering everybody all the way until the first game of the playoffs, and then it's just like, okay,
you caught a bad. See, for me, it was the opposite. Like I had to come up from the bottom because everybody I played the first few weeks, like I'm scoring tons of points, but they're beating me. Like, and then the rest of the time, like, you know, because I think
y'all had some teams that could beat people. Cernoch had like the Cowboys defense times where they scored like 50 points or something. I was like, that's ridiculous. Appreciate it, Tim. I'm glad that, like, I don't know, they got the attendance trophy. Like, Tim's got settings. I'm telling you, Tim's got settings where it's like, if you start half of your roster like on offense, then you get an extra 50 bonus points. Like, if your third string tight end catches a touchdown pass and fumbles to your number one receiver, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
Where are these
I
guys coming from?
I'd never played PP like that points per reception league. I'd never done that before. I had no clue. The first year we did that, I was like, dude, I don't even know what's going on. Like, why are these guys scoring so many points? And then why are these guys not scoring any points? Because I was used to the old school method. Like, you better drop front and backs out of the gate or you would lose. Like,
Yeah.
if someone went down, you would lose. Like, no.
But like Mike said, those bonus points. If you got a guy who goes for well, Amari Cooper in that game in the playoffs, he probably had like 60 points.
Yeah.
All the bonuses, every 50 yards, every 100 yards.
I mean, it's like last year I had Devontae Adams, who, like, I mean, he would have games where he had 15 receptions. Like,
yeah.
It's like, dude, so you're getting a little bonus every time a guy catches the ball for 1
Well,
yard.
the other thing is that the 100 yards, then 150 and 200,
Yeah.
because those points stack on each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like,
Yeah.
it just makes it crazy. So like,
Wasn't there somebody who scored like 70 some points? Like I forget who it was last year. I remember seeing that. It was like,
I mean, it probably was Cooper, right? Because he had
60 some at least in that game I played you in the playoffs. I was like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Because we were right there. I thought I was going to lose. And then he went off. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You expect him to get 8. He comes up with like 68 or something.
Yeah, Flacco had a game for the ages in that game. Just like he was just throwing it up, and wherever he threw it up, Cooper was there.
mm-hmm.
One of those things.
All right, I got to pack on my did orders.
Yeah, I've been identifying this stuff since the other day.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
Oh, the paperweights,
dude. There's some of them that are good. Like, really.
I know, but if you get on your paperweight, like you get emotional about them. You're like, check them out. And at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me 30 minutes to get through.
Hey, you already know what's fixing to happen though. Like, I'm going to list about half a dozen of the things, and then they'll be on comments.
Yeah, that's right. Let me 4x, 5x my money, and then let me push them over here and let me double.
I'm
my
gonna put
money.
some good ones in there for people if they want them. But
just let me know when you're dropping them.
Yeah, probably when I get back.
That's it. Let Jimmy know, because I get tired of Jimmy at everything. He's like, you got any video games? Like, no. You got any vintage hats? Like, no. He's like, you got any paperweights? And I was like, that's a heck of a transition, Jimmy. Like, every garage sale, 127, Jimmy's like, let me go video games. You got the toys, you got some vintage clothing. What about paperweights? Like, some lady's been like, oh, I'm glad I've been holding these for 60 years. Jimmy, here you go. Like, no, dude.
Right. After doing some research on some of these, like, you know how it works though. Like, there's things that you've walked past for years.
Oh,
that you're like, I had no clue. Like, I'm like, dude, I know. Like, every time somebody will bring something up, I'm like, I know I've seen that. Like, when I went in the state sale the other day and bought these paperweights, like, I thought I was gonna get mobbed, like, by all the older ladies that were there at the sale. Like, they were mad, dude. Like, they're like, they're sitting there like, oh, yeah. I came. This is the reason I came. I said, me too.
Yeah.
The one lady's like, are you gonna sell them? I was like, yeah. Do you want to buy one? It's like, of course I'm going to sell them. Like, I'm not going to.
I've done it before. I've sold. I went up to Cincinnati and I bought a bunch of old Bearcat hats, like brand new tags, some starter and some. I forgot what it was. There was some like Olympic edition one, but I sold them at the garage sale. Like, I bought them in the thing, walked to my truck, sold them to the person at my truck. And like, still gave him a deal. I bought them all for like $30, sold them to him for $275, and he probably sold them all for $500 or $600. But I didn't have to go through that.
He was ahead of me in the sale, and I was like, I went over to him because the lady's like $5 for the whole bag. I was like, holy cow, man! I'm looking at it was one of those white ping bags, white leather ping bags.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah. He said, I just bought it for the Potter. Like, the rest of them, I was like, dude, I'll buy the rest of them for like $20. He's like, all right, cool. Like, so I was like, yeah, bag's 100, 120.
Yeah.
One of them.
All right, I'm looking at my Telva stuff. I got to ship, guys.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mike.
appreciate you guys
Yeah.
coming on out. We will see
Yeah,
you.
enjoy
time,
it,
man.
man.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Take care.
All right.